All right, so welcome to our first Evergreen Huddle. I love the name Evergreen because it's like withstanding all circumstances, all things, always growing, deep roots, legacy roots. And I was like, man, that's us. We've been here a long time. We know a lot of stuff, but we want to keep growing taller and better and more healthy and get new leaves and all that good stuff. So I thought it would be a cool name for us. And you guys are here because you want more. I'm here because I want more. Um, we do not even need to talk about pulling or dragging or prodding or selling or posturing. Like, that is not what it means to grow your business. And so we don't even spend any time on the what we don't want, right? We don't need to spend any time on what we don't want, what we wish to not have, what we hope doesn't happen. Um, Literally, we don't need to spend time on that. We're just going to spend time on what we want to create, what we want to see, why we want to see it, why we want to create it, how we can create it, and we're going to share ideas and energy and just go forward. And so the inspiration for this for me was like, man, what if we just had 5 hours a week that we invested into optimizing our health and our well-being in every aspect? And I know that when we get together, it definitely holds me accountable. And I feel like I need to do the things I need to do because I want to be a good example to myself, to my family, to my team. So it definitely holds me more accountable. And I thought 3 to 5 hours a week is kind of excuse proof. And if you're still making excuses at 3 to 5 hours a week, then guess what? You're just not ready to grow your business and not really ready to tackle your health, and that's okay. And it's no judgment. Like the rest of the group, no judgment at all. Not everybody is in the same space, and it's all in flow. So like if you find yourself in here and you're like, man, I don't even have 3 to 5 hours to give this, then just excuse yourself and the rest of us are gonna do the thing. Okay. And if it ends up being three of us, so what? Like, it's no judgment, no shame, no like, oh my God, what will people think? Who cares? It's your life. You get to design your life the way you want to, and you're sovereign. So I just wanted to say all that before we get started. I'm truly looking at the best 3 to 5 hours that we could spend. I'm also looking at the best $150 that a client could spend and thinking about why if they were to spend $150 with you at, this is the low point, right? The low point of entry with the clients that are still in our midst, but maybe they're not wanting a bunch of fuelings, maybe they're burnt out on fuelings, maybe they don't have the income. Like, we still want to service people where they are. And so that's what I want to put together. And so what I was trying to get to is fundamentals that are for everybody. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull up a document, and I want us each to kind of read a line of this document together. Those of you that have your camera on, great. I'll just have everybody share. Just give me 1 second. My computer's acting a little goofy. And literally right before I got on this call, wouldn't you know that the 1965 Ford Mustang that we just ordered and went and saw and purchased, it showed up literally 2 minutes before I logged on to this call. So that's Murphy for you. My husband has my phone. He's doing all the video, but I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit sad because I'm like, wait a second, this was my big moment. But that just shows you guys that I'm dedicated and that I love you and I want good things for all of us. And I truly, truly believe that, I don't know where this document is going when I open it. Hang tight. I'm trying to figure that out. It's saying, oh, I downloaded it 80 times. That's awesome. Okay. So I believe that we can all have our executive director businesses back. And I'm just saying that as a first stop. So let me just give you an idea. $150 order. That's 40 clients that have a $150 order. And that's not hard. That's not hard at all. I know for me, I probably have 4,000 people in my back office. And if 10% of them said, yep, I'd like to have some amino acids and some help and some gaps, and I need to start using the new app, and I don't have a lot of money, but I want to move forward. And then there's people that are not complaining about the money at all, and they're doing great. I reactivated 3 clients just in the last week. They're all full orders with aminos and $500, and everything's great. And I'm not borrowing trouble, right, with those clients and acting like they have a finance problem when they don't, or acting like they want to be on a diet when they have all said this time around they would like to do it a little differently. So I'm just refreshed in that and moving forward. But just for fun, if you had clients that were placing whey, aminos, and maybe a bar, a favorite bar, or a dessert fueling, you need 40 of those clients at $150 to reach executive director. And that's a $36,000 a year, 32 to $36,000 a year paycheck for 3 to 5 hours a week. And I really don't know where else you can do that. So I'm excited about that because I don't want to punch a clock for anybody. I want time freedom, location freedom, all the things. And I'm sure you guys do too. So before we read this little document, I would like each of you to just take a minute and think about, why are you here? I'm sharing with you what I see, the vision that I see, the excitement that I have. I have a lot of other things I want to do. Optavia is not my only gig. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I will stay that. I love regenerative health. I will stay that. But Optavia has a place in my life, and I'm going to give it its right place and its time and move forward. But it's not the only thing I want to do. And so if you think at all, like, is this the only thing I want to do? Can I have my other? Of course. This is just if one of your opportunities to build wealth for your family and build health for your family. All right, so enough about me. What about y'all? Why are you here? Raise your little emoji hand or whatever. And we literally are going to stop at 6:35 on the dot every week. I will keep my commitment to a 35-minute call. So I've taken a few minutes. You guys take a few minutes. Michelle, why are you here? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? Tell us.
Well, I'm here, one, to restart my business. This last year, I found out what not having action and not doing any action does to your business, along with a lot of personal things that were happening. And there was a time, probably about a month and a half ago, that I thought, oh, I'm just not going to do this anymore. And that's not really what I want. It was a kind of, for me, a little bit of just backing out of something. I want to give it my all this year, helping people. I love the vision and where Optavia is going. It is like, that's my jam. That's what I'm doing. I don't look at a scale. It's all through my, as you know, I get a body scan every three months in Redlands, and I gauge everything off of that. The other part is that's for my business, for me too, because if I'm not helping somebody, I'm not helping myself. I mean, all 5-6 years, I don't know how long I've been doing this. When I was doing well in my business, I was doing well in my health. The other part is the money. I saved a lot when my business was well, and that's dwindling. Bye bye. And as you can see, I'm in my motorhome and we're doing our thing, and I want to keep doing that. And I don't want it to be. That is really important to me, to live well, 63 years old, live well the rest of my life, and do these fun things and not have that dollar sign, that money thing hanging over me. But I'm just super excited too about 3.0 and everything that Optavia is doing right now and the things that you've been seeing, just like, let's do aminos. I read what you sent us and I was like, I can't wait to share all that with so many people. So that's why I'm here.
May I ask real quick, do you have an
Yeah.
order for amino acids in your order?
Do I
Like
order it?
monthly, do you order it from Optavia?
Yeah,
You do.
I do. I
Okay.
do. I do two bags a month. Getting my hubby, reading him what you're sending, getting him to do it every day. Oh, I do it every day. I do it every day. Don't do it twice, but I think with my new routine of movement and exercise, I just went for a good old walk and probably going to go for one since it's not getting dark late here in Arizona. But yeah, no, I always have them both and whey. I have at least one a whey, a bucket of whey.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you guys this. Don't tell Optavia that I said this. No, I said it to them on a call. Um, if you got to choose between buying whey and amino acids from Optavia, buy the amino acids. Buy your whey at Costco, buy your whey somewhere else. It doesn't matter. Our whey is good, but there's nothing about our whey that's like, oh my God, it's the only way. Like, there's no. But our aminos, and I will tell you this with all of my name on it, they are the best that you can get. There is nobody else that has better amino acids. I have checked them all. Perfect Aminos is close. They're close, but they're half as effective as ours. So theirs is 5 grams, and they're a little bit short on some of their aminos, whereas Optavia's are complete and they are 10 grams per serving. So when people go, well, these aminos are cheaper. They might be on Amazon. They're full of red dye and all this other stuff, but they're half as many. So when you drink our aminos, it's the equivalent of 60 grams, 60 grams of protein for the day. If you do perfect aminos, 5 grams, 30 grams. So of course it could be $10 less. Well, theirs is not. Theirs starts at $49.99 and goes up from there. So you have 100% assurance that the ones from Optavia, if you're like, well, I can't afford my whey and my aminos, drop your whey, go find cheaper whey, and make sure you get our aminos. I give you that with my 100% Scouts honor. It's worth it. Okay. There's no one that has better aminos at all. So you can feel really good about that when you're educating your clients too and share that with them. Thank you, Michelle. Anything else? No? Awesome. All right. Yolanda, how about you, my friend?
Okay, real quick, I just wanted to, it has been crazy with personal things with my dad being sick, and I'm still here in California. I'm going home tomorrow, but he's at an appointment right now and with my mom and my older sister. And so, I felt like this is what I enjoy. It has kept me healthy. It has kept my husband healthy. Um, this has probably been the most stressful year of my entire life, honestly. And I feel like my health is what has um, kept me going. And so I trust everything that I'm absorbing and have absorbed through Optavia, through you as our mentor and our peers and clients. And so even though I would say, neglected because of this time, there's clients that are coming back on their own. And I felt like, wow, see, they even see that it works. So there's something that we need to, partake in that and to help guide them and continue to do that because they believed in it. They believed in me. So, it's something that we have to continue to strive to be. And I feel like today was important for me. It was an important move to get on, you know, make sure I got all the other things done around here so I can get on there. Like, never excuses. I've never made excuses, but I felt like, no, this is the beginning of a new trend that, life and surprises are always going to come. So it's something that we have to learn how to navigate through. And when we can rely on our health, I mean, there's times where I went upstairs and just, had my water, had my electrolyte, and then made sure that I had my amino acids, made sure that I had my, and I make sure I check a bag because that way I can carry those things, I can travel with those things. And I knew it was going to be stressful. So I think, and to continue to walk and just stuff like that while I'm here. So I think that's what I want to gain from restarting, if you will, is that, I love the 3.0. I love the metabolic understanding and everything we do with exercise, our food, whether it's the fuelings or not, whole food, whatever people are going to decide to do. I do believe in the amino acids. I do believe in the protein. And just to tell you, a month that I've been gone away from my husband, um, he had been slacking since baseball season stopped. So he started back on his own health routine to, re-strengthen, refit, trim down. That's what we're calling ourselves right now, trim down, because that's what we feel like we need. So he did. And in a month, he did his before and after. And in a month, you could totally see, his cut and his muscle again, like totally defined. It bounces back. Our bodies bounce back. Our bodies are incredible for healing. And to see my dad suffering with what he's suffering because of years of unhealthy living, I think that's just what we need to share with other people. They're either going to do it or not. They're either going to follow or not. And so I'm not getting, I don't want to be like that. So I just want to continue to improve and then share that with other people.
I love it. Thank you so much. Yes, everybody, if you wouldn't mind, just keep Yolanda in your prayers. I know we all have stuff going on. Everybody's always got stuff going on, but when you're in those valleys and it just keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming, that's literally been her last year, and it's all been major stuff. A lot of us can, relate, but when you're in that valley and you just need that prayer and that encouragement. So also this little huddle is like about seeing each other and just seeing each other. Like, I see you. It gives us some connection point and we cohere each other. There's coherence with other people. So when you cohere to someone that is like, hey, that felt good to be on that call, that's good medicine. And we're going to be good medicine for each other, because life is not going to stop hitting, right? Love you so much. Thank you for being on. Really appreciate it. I know it was sacrificial too. Miss Kristen, why are you here? What do you want to create?
I
There is
think
a rule. You can't tell us what you don't want to create.
uh, I think for me, it's selfishly, it's really not about the clients, it's about me. I just feel like mentally I do better, just tapping in. I'm definitely not in the season to chase people like what we've done in the past. So for me, I just feel like when I'm rooted in like these kind of calls and stuff like that, I think it just is like the gentle reminders of, you know, what's possible, like where I definitely don't want to go backwards. So these are just things for me. Like I said, I'm all about helping people, but really it's selfishly, it's it's kind of like I think about like our little squad and different things like that. For me, I'm at a point in my life where more than money, more than, I mean, of course, obviously I don't work, I chase our grandkids. It's really just about me surrounding myself with better people, not the negativity, especially in our world today. Like these are the reminders that I think are just healthy. It's more for me than just, I guess, the body. My body's fine. I'm where I want to be. But it's more just, it's easy to get caught up in the once upon a time drama that we like. When we come to this, you realize how those negative surroundings impact you health wise. So I think for me, I like you said, it doesn't matter if there's three, there's two, it's enough to keep you grounded. Because if you really think about like the people right here in the room versus the people that maybe are not in the room. Not that there's anything terrible, but like I think we're in a better space, even physically, but definitely mentally, than the ones who kind of ventured away. So I
Mhm.
guess that's where it is for me.
Thank you. I love that. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make you feel connected back to something really positive and something really forwarding. And then when people come your way, you're going to feel like you can help them better than you did even before. And really, Optavia wants us to brand ourselves as metabolic coaches, right? So we are going to together, we are going to venture to the learning of like, okay, at one time, people knew us as like a weight loss coach. That's fine. Those are our roots. We don't disrespect them. We help people lose weight and they got health, right? But we are moving and evolving like any good thing. And we want it to reproduce again. And we want people to take Optavia seriously and know that, like, hey, we're not just a diet company. We do a little bit more than that, right? We watch your stress, we watch your nervous system. We're going to do this together so that it feels natural, like it did the first time we learned something. And so I'm excited to do that with you guys. Callie.
Yeah, so I'm here for some direction and consistency and accountability with all of you guys. I'm still in my same job, draining job, working way too many hours here, work from home, so working late at night still, dedicating way too much of my time to that. So I do really want to commit, like find the hour each day to dedicate to this because I feel like that'll just help me feel better overall. Knowing that that is something for me is dedicating time to this. And like Michelle said, my business was the best and the highest when my health was the best and the highest too. So seeing that again, um, I am addressing the weight loss still on my journey. I lost 70 pounds before Kaylin and then gained most of it back. So now I'm like 50 pounds up from that. So losing those 50 pounds and then still going. Um, but ultimately, yeah, I would like to not have to do my full-time job anymore and do this. My ultimate goal has always, well, life goal, I guess, has always been to be a mom. So I'd love to be able to stay home with Kaylin. And I do stay home because I work from home, but that's just the biggest goal. And she's at such a fun age right now. And we do want to have a second baby. So kind of, I don't know, I'm giving myself like a year or two. I'm hoping I can really just grow enough to be able to lose the weight, have a healthy pregnancy and second baby, and then hopefully maybe be at the point where this is consistent enough that I could just do this.
Yeah, and you had celebrated something with me. You were restarting your health journey and you're already down.
My first month, I'm down 14 pounds.
Yeah, so that's amazing. And we are going to hold space for you and hold that accountability, loving accountability. So because that is your goal of like just like and no judgment. Some of us are going to go, "Yep, I got weight to lose, I got trimming down to do, I got muscle to put on, I need bone density to go north," right? So we can all share what we're working on and it's not better than it's and or, right? It's there's nothing wrong with saying I need to trim down. I have more visceral fat than I want on my body. Okay, great. We can still lose weight, but we want to do it in a way that's metabolically sound that we could replicate with our clients so that they understand we do go back to whole foods and if they're on GLP-1s, we want strategies for them so they feel really good and they can wean. And they can wean with confidence, right? Where they're like, I'm weaning with confidence, not scared that all my weight's going to come back. So we want to do these things together and make sure that like we have a good foundation for that. Okay, awesome, Kelly. I'm so excited for you. Stick with it. I would say the 3 hours, the 3 to 5 hours. Some of you might be like, guess what? That's me 3 hours all in a row on Sunday. Others may say, oh, I'm an hour 3 days a week. Others may say, I'm 25 to 30 minutes 7 days a week, and then I do an hour Saturday nights when my husband goes wherever. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of keeping your commitment to yourself, to touch your business, to touch clients, to work on your health, to have social media that's inspiring or educational. And that's what we're going to do together. We're just going to carve out the best 3 to 5 hours to start tilling the soil. Like that's what we got to do. We got to go tickle the tomatoes every day. Okay. So I love that. Let's see. We got a few more minutes. So I want to hear from Debbie and then I want to hear from Katie. And then we're going to close up together and create a couple actions. So Debbie, do you mind going first? And then John or Katie, if you guys could share, we would love that. Oh, you're on mute, babe. I can't, let me see. If I ask you to unmute, does it do something?
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My screen's all weird, but I'm really excited about this because I want my excitement back. It's and the confidence and just the consistency. I'm just like here. I want that back. I love helping my clients and I love coaching. I love helping people, but I kind of doubt myself. I have been lately and just in that funk. But being here and having the community, healthy minds, you all are healthy minds. So it's a plus big time. So that's kind of what I'm going for.
I love it. Well, just lean in and don't go anywhere. Give it a good fair shake and we'll deliver. But it's going to take time, right? So just keep showing up and keep doing the things and just trust me. I mean, I believe with all my heart you guys can all have ED businesses and beyond again. There's just too many people in the world to help, right? To not believe that. Okay. John and Katie, or one or the other, who would like to speak? We are so happy you guys are here. No. John? They may not be able to come off mute. That's okay. We'll keep moving. And then Sheila Calvo is a part of this group, and she has I think she's the one that has the work commitment and has to watch the playback. So I need a playback helper, and we could take turns. But Michelle, would you mind helping us load the playbacks? And it could be a couple days. We don't want to put pressure on you.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm on my iPad here in Havasu, but when I get home on Friday, I can set it. I could try it on my iPad. I've never done it on my iPad, but I could try it while I'm here. As long as I have service. I don't have the best service here. But if not, yeah, I have no problem doing that. Unless you want to send me a cover.
No, I mean, you want me to make an evergreen cover? I can do that. Yeah, just like something that it looks like our little thing in there. I'll just send you that and we can make that.
Okay.
But if we have to wait till Friday, no big deal. These are just little huddles and nobody's going to miss anything super critical. So that's great. All right. So let me share my screen real quick and bring up the document that, well, that looks kind of crazy, but hold on. What is that? Okay. All right. Can you guys even see this? You can see it? Okay. So I was gonna have us take turns reading and stuff, but I don't know how well. Let me expand it a little bit, okay? Look at that. Let's see if I can make this. Nope, that made it too big. How about we do that? All right, so Michelle Offerman, can you read why amino acids matter more than protein alone? The first one.
Okay. Wait, am I on? Okay, I'm muted. Protein is just a delivery vehicle. Amino acids are the actual workers. When you eat protein, your body has to break it down into amino acids first. Those amino acids are what build muscle, repair tissue, support hormone transmitters. Eating protein, huh? Oh,
you broke
eating
up
protein alone. Oh, okay, eating protein alone doesn't guarantee your body gets what it needs at the cellular level.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Callie, can you read the second one?
Yeah, eating protein without enough essential amino acids, it's like buying lumber without nails. You can have plenty of raw material, but nothing gets built. If even one essential amino acid is missing, protein synthesis slows or stops.
Good. All right. Let's see. Yolanda, can you read the next one?
Yeah. You can eat plenty of protein and still be undernourished at the cellular level. This is especially true during calorie restriction, low appetite phase, or when digestion and absorption are compromised.
Okay, so who do you think that is super important for? Like, think of a couple audiences that are during a calorie restriction. I'm not hungry. I don't have an appetite. The great thing is I'm not even hungry, right? Who are these people?
GLP-1.
GLP-1s.
Yes. So what are they not getting at a cellular level?
They're not getting their building blocks, their amino acids to protect their muscle.
And to protect, what else is made of amino acids in your body? Besides muscle, because I really want to put muscle aside.
Your brain.
Yep. What else? Hair. Why are all these GLP-1ers hair looking half as thick as it did before they started? And you can see it right away. Their hair is thin. Okay. It's because they're missing at a cellular level, they're missing the nutrients that they would be getting from food and specifically from protein, because most of them are happy that they can eat carbohydrates now. So they're eating carbs like bread, and I can have crackers and pretzels and you name it, popcorn. I have one client that was like, oh my God, I just eat popcorn and I eat, tortillas and I'm not even gaining weight. And I'm like, awesome. And your hair is falling out. So, like, this is very important that you understand this for your GLP-1 audience. Their nails, their skin, their hair, their gums, every single thing is made up of an amino acid. Okay. So that is hyper important for us to understand and to educate our clients, especially all those clients that are saying, hey, Michelle, I'm on the shot and I don't really need a 5-in-1, and but I do want to do something and I'm afraid of getting, all we got to do is say, guess what? Let's just start with an order for amino acids and maybe one Ascend bar a day. Would that help you like hit your fiber, right? So going back to that. Okay, then who else? Who hasn't gone? I'll read this one. It's not how much protein you eat, it's whether the amino acid profile is complete and usable. Your body requires all essential amino acids at the right ratios to properly build, repair, and recover. And then Kristen, if you could read the last one.
Okay, I can read the black bold, but I can't see the thing underneath, just so you know, and I have contacts on. And I'm going to blow this up, so hang on.
Oh, wait, let me see if I can make it bigger. No, I can't without making it.
Yeah, girl, I'm trying. I'm on my phone, but I can kind of blow up the bigger part. It says protein is the container, amino acids are the signal. If the signal isn't there, your body can't build, repair, or recover properly. And I can't see the rest.
Okay, that's okay. It says that they act as signaling molecules to tell your body to turn on muscle repair, healing, and recovery pathways. So let me hang tight here. I wanted to grab, let's see, where did it go? It was supposed to be up here at this, is that? Okay. Yep. Okay, and then is that the social media one? Boop, boop. Social media. Okay. Nope. That wasn't it. Give me 1 second, guys. I just wanted to go to, that must have been the social media one. Yes. Okay. So these, I would ask you guys, these are in the thread. Make sure you read them. It is not just nutrition, digestion, okay, low stomach acid, gut inflammation. All these things are amino acids. Gut health is amino acids. Who else? What audience has bad gut health right now? GLP-1s, right? So they're not doing good. They're slowing down motility. They're either going a lot or they're not going at all. And that is something that amino acids would help them with. Brain function, mood, dopamine, serotonin. When you're on a GLP-1, it slows down your gut function and they make less serotonin. So some people feel sad or anxious. Menopause. Okay, look at all these audiences. I really want you in your 3 to 5 hours, put audiences by these, okay? Like bodybuilders, yes. GLP-1, yes. Perimenopause, yes. Postpartum, yes. Like their midlife, yes. People with IBS, yes. People that say, I can't eat protein, I'm vegan, I'm vegetarian, yes. So start thinking in, who am I talking to? Remember back in the day, we used to say, before you post something, who are you talking to? So that's the exercise for this week, is just get to know aminos, make sure your order has aminos, and then we'll huddle up next week and we'll talk about it and we'll see what kind of conversations you guys have. And then I'll be putting stuff in the thread too. But thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you next week. Love you all. Take it easy.